What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Unbox Monday. So today we're taking a look at AMT's 1960s Chevy custom fleetside pickup with go-kart. So let's go to the box, so it's in the box, open it up, see what comes inside, and then take more detail later on. Alright, so right off the bat, we're going to look at the decal sheet, and this actually has a pretty darn good, decent sized decal sheet. There's a bunch of brands on here. You can name it like how you want, license plates, stripes, and just a bunch of names. You can name it whatever you want. You can choose to use them, you don't have to. It's totally up to preference, but very nice decal sheet. Jump straight to the car parts. You do have your headlights right there. You do have 4 of them, and your tinted tail lights. Your back glass right there, and your front windshield right there, with some visors. That's pretty neat. All right, so you get two chrome trees. This one contains your truck parts. So you get your wheels, your hood grill right there, your mirror, shifter, your Chevy emblem right there, your front and rear bumper, and your grille. And this one contains your go-kart parts. So you have your motors, your chain belt driving right there, and your tiny little steering wheel and wheels. That's your steering for your truck right there. You got your 2 little engines right there, and just tiny little bumpers for your go-karts. And that's pretty neat. Very cool. Speaking of go-kart, this is your go-kart tree. Go-kart seat belts, your wheels, or tires I should say. Those are your tires. Here's your frame of the go-kart. And then your go-kart latch where it connects to the bed of the truck. Very cool. A little flash, but that's on the tree itself. Let's get to the truck parts. This little tree contains your exhaust, your 2-piece exhaust, but it's one single exhaust. Okay. This one has your truck bed backing, or your cab backing, I should say, and your door panels. Okay, got some engine parts here. Nice detailed, super nice detail. And then you get your bench seat, which is very nicely textured. This one has your hood and your hood latches. It's a 4-piece hood. Your main hood, and you get your 2 side pieces and your front. So you get your hood right here. Suspension, rear diff, you get your spare wheel, and more suspension, and your drive shaft. Get more chassis parts. We got your front suspension right here, front steering, and you do have a roof. Your roof is separate on the cab, which makes two-tone paint paint job pretty easy, located by those 2 looking pins. Yeah, this is your hood right here. Okay, actually it's 2-piece hood. I guess your side pieces are molded with your front. It's kind of cool because your Revell has 2 fleetside pickups, and these are molded. The side ones are molded separate, and your front ones molded separate. But this one, the 2-piece hood. So that's pretty cool how AMT did that. That's part of your dashboard. Your dashboard is in a couple pieces. Steering column, and just your air lines for your engine. Just a bunch of details right there. Very cool. Okay, you do get a separate frame in this truck, which is beautiful. Beautiful molded. It's good to mold it separate, just in case you want to put a different bed on, do like a flat bed or whatever you want to do. So that's pretty cool how you made with chassis separate. Lower it, makes it easier to lower it. You want to do a lowered truck version, stance it. Very cool. Nicely detailed. You get your interior right here, which has very nice carpet textures. That's actually pretty neat. Your radiator or front of your truck right here. Where your radiator will go. Tailgate assembly. And your main tailgate. Very nice. This one has your wheel backings and more suspension. Steering wheel. Hey, you got your furrow wall and just a bunch of your engine parts. You got your radiator hoses, more hoses for your engine, battery, horn, fan, radiator, belt and pulleys, oil pan, water pump. All these beautiful parts are all nice and molded. My pedal seems a little bent, but that's okay. A little heat can't do nothing to that. Here's a 3-piece hood, your 3-piece dashboard, so you get your other pieces molded separate. I showed you earlier. Your hood latch area, and your straight 6 engine right here. Beautiful engine. I love building these engines. They're super cool. Something different than doing a V8 or something like that type of engine. This is actually pretty well molded. Very detailed. Alright, let's get to the body. Get your main cab right there, and you get your bed. This is all 1-piece bed, except your tailgate is molded separate. But that's awesome. Makes assembly a lot easier, because some kits out there, the size is separate, the bed is separate, you do have to build it up, but this case it's all 1 piece, so it's easy to maintain, and it's all already done for you. All you can do is put the bed on, or the tailgate, and you're all set to go. But your nice wood texture, you do not have decals for that, so you can easily do that with some of the acrylic paint, brown acrylic paint, and make that look fantastic. So that's very cool. Sides are fantastic, just a little cleanup on the side, on the bottom, but nothing too major. Overall, your bed just looks spot on. Big looking pins where they need to go onto the chassis, so you should not have no issue lining this up with the bed, with the truck, and the chassis. Very cool. And your main truck cab. A little cleanup down here, but nothing too major. Mold lines, I don't really see any mold lines, to be honest. Oh yeah, you do right here. This is the back. You see it right there. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's that one mold line. That is on both sides, I believe. Yep. And just looking up here and there, but nothing too major. Again, just beautifully molded. Your battery is separate. Everything's all separate in the engine bay, so it makes detailing a lot easier. The panel lines, they're actually decent, but if we just describe them out just a tad bit more, just so paint and primer and clear coat or matte clear doesn't fill it in for you. And there's a separate roof with those looking pins, pretty well pronounced, very well molded. And you do have headliner detail in there. That's pretty neat. Alright, the last thing is your tires. You do have the spare tire, which is molded onto the trees. So you do get 4 tires. They are named Firestone. Beautiful tread pattern. So you got fat white walls on this one side, and you got skinny white walls on the other side. So whatever you choose, and Firestone is on this side also. So Firestone's on both sides. Very cool, and they are medium softness. 4. Very, very neat. So after taking a very good look at this kit, guys, I highly do recommend it. This is one of the most popular AMT kits out there. Since Round 2 released this a few years ago, people are selling out like crazy because this is actually very detailed. One of the most detailed AMT kits out there to this date. A lot of them are kind of curbside. You know, you get your rear suspension axle kind of molded into the chassis and all that fun stuff. This is not. This is actually very well detailed. If you're a detailer guy, you can really detail the living, heck out of this thing. With the little go-kart accessory on the side, I think that's a pretty cool addition. A lot of people go after this kit just for the go-kart, but no matter what, the truck is fantastic. All the parts are clean, well molded, and hardly any cleanup you can do. Just the body, I just mentioned, just 2 mold lines on the body, and the body is pretty much ready for primer. Just scrub out the panel lines a tad bit more, and you're all set on the body. Again, all the parts are very detailed. The engine is just really detailed. Just looking at the parts on the trees, I mean, you can really detail the heck out of this kit. The interior is just wonderful. Everything about this kit is awesome. So I highly do recommend you pick one up. Your online hobby shops should have it, or your online or your local hobby shop should have it also. It's a pretty well pronounced kit, and not many people are selling out because not many people are buying them as much now because, well, unlike not back then when this kit came out a few months ago when Round 2 released it. But again, super awesome kit, detailed, and I highly do recommend it. But that's gonna do it for this Unbox Monday, guys, and I hope I'll catch you guys next time. Bye for now.